In this video, we'll be giving you an introduction to Mobile Tools. Mobile Tools is a product from Think Ministry that complements Ministry Platform by allowing mobile access to different areas of the platform. Mobile Tools presents a simple, responsive interface. When you change the page size, it responds to this change and resizes accordingly. This makes it great for tablets and mobile devices. At a high level, the main features are Person Lookup, Care Cases, Dashboards, Groups Manager, and Prayer. A great feature of Mobile Tools is that the tool includes its own ability to update. You'll find this by clicking on the Admin Tools and then clicking on System Update. There is a cloud repository where new versions of Mobile Tools are pushed, and then the application reads that cloud repository every time it is started or restarted, so it's checking several times a day. It would appear on this page if there was a new version of Mobile Tools to push. In addition, the version history is located here, so you can see everything that's changed in between the different versions. There is also a Mobile Tools manual available within the tool. The manual is not stored locally. It is stored in the same repository as the updates, so every time a new manual is released, it's automatically on a new customer's installation. Now let's jump in and take a look at the tool. We'll start with Person Lookup. Person Lookup does exactly what it sounds like. You can begin by typing in a last name and then clicking Search. You can also start an initial search by typing in as few as 3 characters, and then the tool will go and look up who it finds in the database. From here, we can select a person and jump into their specific record. This view does something a little different than the platform. It brings together a fuller view of this person. From Ministry Platform's perspective, here we have information from the Contacts page and the Households page, and different groups, such as small groups, ministry teams, and other groups, as well as family members. Clicking on a family member would take us to that person's record. If we scroll down, we see the household prayer requests also show up here, as well as milestones. Any place there's a map in Mobile Tools, the Open Map button will launch out into a native map. In this case, we're on a desktop. It simply takes us to Google Maps, where we can map to that address, since the tool is designed for mobile. If you're doing a house visit, for example, you can get turn-by-turn directions on your device from a person's open record. We can take actions through Mobile Tools. There's a Common Actions panel. From here, we can add a care case or a prayer request. Let's add a prayer request. We'll give it a title, and in this case, we'll set the visibility level to public. Type in a description, and then click on Create Prayer Request. And we receive a message that the prayer request was successfully created. And now when we go back to this record, we see that there is now a prayer request. Another great feature of Mobile Tools is the Giving Dashboard. Let's take a look at that now. We'll click on Dashboards, Giving Income. This takes all the tithes and offerings income data that's in Ministry Platform and breaks it down. It compares this year to last year and does month-by-month comparison. It shows your year-to-date giving, last year's year-to-date giving, and the variance, as well as current month data. It's designed to be a quick tool. Upward indications are in green, downward ones are in red. There are different security roles in Mobile Tools to determine what someone can see. Pie charts show giving counts by percentage and giving dollars by percentage. Lastly, you have an indication of both giving units and new giving units. The next area we'll look at is the Groups Manager. Let's begin by selecting that now. Then we'll choose a group. The Groups Manager gives group leaders the ability to see everyone in the group. They can open up info about the group record, as well as about people in the group. Under Action, if I have Person Lookup rights, I can jump right into their record. Each group leader has the ability to add care cases, prayer requests, and can contact a member via email or text. They can also remove someone from a group. Let's take a look at this now. You start by selecting the person to remove from the group. Once you're on that person's record, you click on an action, Remove from Group. It will ask you to type a reason for removing this person, and then click on Remove Person. Likewise, a group leader can add a person to a group. This person does not necessarily have to exist in Ministry Platform. Mobile Tools will attempt to do a match, and if it can't find one, it will create a new record. Note that the tool does not make use of default contact. If it can't find a match, it will create the record. Group leaders can also do a group map to see where people in their group live. This is done by clicking on Action, Show Group Map. This is useful for group leaders who may want to plan a social event and pick a location which is central to where members live. It's also good for seeing what the geographic distribution is, and good for planning new groups from this page. If we click on Action, we can select a view, such as Group Prayer Requests. We can also view Group Care. On this page, you can see what open care cases there are for your group. If you're a group leader, you can schedule people to visit or do meals or whatever the need might be. You can also communicate with your group if you're a leader by sending them individual or group-wide text messages or email. Let's take a look at sending a text. Whenever you send a message, whether it's an email or a text, you either have the option of sending it to everyone, or you can just select specific people. Anyone who does not have text in this example is automatically grayed out. This would work the same way for email. For texting, it uses your Twilio account. Everything is executed from the server. If we want to select the individuals, we have the option to either select all or select none if we want to select the individuals. Type in a message and then click Send. We receive a message that the text message was successfully sent. And then if we want to, we can go back to the group. So we're back now in the group, and we'll take a look at sending an email through Mobile Tools. We'll start by selecting a group member, and then we'll click on Action, Send Email. Sending an email through Mobile Tools is just like sending a message in the platform. Mobile Tools does support templates, although there is no template selection. If you're a group leader, then there will be a set template for you to use. It also supports attachments. You can attach files that will upload into your message. The message tool is designed to be basic, making it easy on those who want to use it. Now let's take a look at care cases. Care cases will expand the household care log in the platform. It allows for a series of household care log entries to be tied together into a care case. Click on a person's name to open that care case. Care cases have a care manager. This person can mark everything as complete and close the case this person manages. From a high level, they may have 10 people they're working with to provide care for. For example, you may have an expectant mother who's been assigned 2 people a week for the several weeks to check in on her. Regardless if it's a call or visit or email, you can schedule these connections in advance. Care case entries are currently done from the platform. Care cases are assigned in the platform, and then future entries are added. With a care case, you can also change the location if needed. For example, if someone is in the hospital. So as you can see, a care case provides a container for a certain amount of care. Lastly, we'll take a look at prayer. Prayer gives you a list of current prayer requests listed by date. These fall into 3 categories: My Prayer Requests, Public Prayer Requests, and prayer requests which have not yet been approved.